Mischief Makers is a weird ass game. It was released in 1997 and developed by Treasure, who would eventually create Sin and Punishment. Considered to be one of the most underrated games on the system, Mischief Makers has somewhat sprouted in popularity as of recently, due to people finally realizing how vastly different it is from other games. And for how weird it was. Ever since I talked about Chameleon Twist, which was more than 4 years ago, a lot of people have been wanting me to talk about this game. Mischief Makers, and now it's happening! Truth be told, I've actually never played this game before, so I guess I'm going in blind. So let's see what all the fuss is about. So, Mischief Makers, the first thing I notice is that the art style just screams 90s anime, you know, with those big eyes and yeah, I guess it's just the eyes. The game starts with Master Roshi sitting in his flying house doing absolutely nothing, but then all of a sudden, these things shows up and invades his home. I can only describe them as... I don't even know what I should call them. They look like bedsheet ghosts. I don't really know what the hell they're doing. Some of them are just jumping on things, and some are dancing in place, running into each other, hanging off the lamp, and they just kidnap the old guy. So it's up to Marina, that's you, to rescue him. A bedsheet ghost guy appears and asks you if you are the real Marina, and Marina responds by saying, "And you are the people who kidnapped my professor. I can tell by your faces." "Oh no, don't associate us with those guys. We're also suffering because of them." That sounds way too real, especially nowadays. So you get to discover these guys' village, which apparently was built from their ancestors' faces, and you discover that the guys who kidnapped the professor was the evil empire, so these guys are gonna help you out in your path. One thing that I did in the very beginning was having absolutely no idea what the hell I'm doing. It is just a side-scroller, but it plays like nothing that I've ever played before. But that's a good thing. On the first stage, I was just trying to figure out how the controls work, and the first thing that I learned is that you should shake the living crap out of everything. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake. Hi, my name is Taryn, and this is my sister Celis. Please be nice to her. So apparently these bedsheet ghost-looking things are called Clancers, and they're basically just like ordinary people, and they explain that there's an evil empire that has converted some of the Clancers to join them and trying to take over the universe. Again, it's too real. While this game is just a normal side-scroller with different stages that you need to beat, there's actually a story with a huge amount of dialogue and different characters that shows up every now and then. Some of them has got funny hats. In the early levels you get to learn how to control Marina. There is the normal walking and jumping of course, but what you'll be doing 90% of the time is to boost your robot butt around all over the goddamn place, because that's how you usually move around in this game. By double tapping any of the D-pad buttons, you'll perform said butt boost, and have fun killing your thumb while doing so, because you'll be doing that a lot. Speaking of, this game doesn't use the analog stick, but instead the D-pad to move around in this game, which is completely fine by me, because I wouldn't want to double tap with this thing anyway. It's already broken enough. Thanks, Mario Party. And here's a bunch of balls you need to grab. Awesome! These balls also play a huge part in the game, as you need to grab most of them and shake them like a maniac. Doing so will make stuff appear. Like more balls! Sometimes you just need to shake stuff as much as you can, because that's how you progress in a level, but in some stages you need to do something completely different. In some levels you just need to complete a certain task. Like this one, for example, where you have to find this Clancer woman's children because they ran off to fuck knows where. Grab their butts, shake their butts, and then take their butts back to their mother. And you have beaten the level. Where's their daddy? Yeah, shake me hard, grab and shake me.
I don't think I want to do that.
Oh my god, look at him go. There are so many weird moments like this in this game that I sometimes don't know what the hell I'm doing. There are a few minor puzzle elements in some of the levels, and knowing what's what can be quite the challenge. When everything seems to be normal and your brain feels like it can comprehend what's going on screen, then all of a sudden, whoa! And this fucking level, I swear to god, you're racing these exploding platforms and just trying to get to the end. Seems simple enough? Well, not if you're a stupid idiot like me who thinks there's a bigger catch to this level than what there actually is, so I'm just going through every nook and cranny, hoping not to drown in lava. And this was nothing compared to some of the later levels. What I really like about this game is that every level has completely different stuff going on in them. You can easily tell that each level has its own thing, and you need to figure out how to beat it. Sure, a few of them can be a bit samey, but goddammit, it's a side-scroller with a bunch of... there's a... Shake! Check this fucking level out. I'm getting motion sickness just from looking at it, and it's actually called Seasick Climb. That was intentional. Okay, I've talked enough about the levels. Let's talk about the gameplay, I suppose. At first I felt the way you control Marina was really slow, but after realizing that butt boosting plays a huge role in the game, I discovered that you're not that slow after all. Except your brain. You can boost in 4 different directions, and doing so will help you with your stupid platforming. If you time your boosts well, then you can reach certain areas without breaking a sweat. Once you grab an enemy, or a friend, you can throw them towards another enemy, or friend, dealing damage and knocking them out for a short while. But the biggest reason why you'd want to do that is to throw them away from your side because they're just blocking your path, freaking assholes. Here's something that I really liked about this game. The boss fights. They came up with extremely cool and unique ideas for the bosses. The way you fight them complements the abilities you have. This is not like your stupid Super Mario 64 where you grab the ass of a bomb grandpa, throw him a few feet and just stand there like, stupid bitch. No, in Mischief Makers you grab a giant fucking monster fist and slam it onto the ground so that you force him to uppercut himself and you're just standing there like, stupid bitch. Halfway through a world you will also fight mini-bosses who are also pretty damn cool. Most of them are supposed to be animals, like this blue dog for example. These boss fights are nothing to fuck around with either. What I'm trying to say is that they're not easy. It takes a while to get used to their attack patterns and also to figure out the easiest way to beat them. There's just a ton of shit going on in these fights. They're really creative. Remember when I said that this game was weird? Well, buckle up your fucking seatbelts because now I'm competing in the Olympics. The first prize being the professor. Nobody wants him, they're just here for the fun and games. There are a bunch of minigames in this level that you need to compete in, and I swear this is just like Mario Party all over again. For example, we've got the 100-meter dash, where you just need to press the D-pad repeatedly as fast as you can. We've got jump, where you just need to jump the longest distance. And math fun. Do you like math? Cool, me neither, but here, do some math anyway, stupid. And now you're playing dodgeball against a cat. Beat its sorry ass, it starts crying, and now you're riding the cat while being chased by a motorcycle guy who shoots missiles, which you can jump on, so now you're riding on a cat's back while the cat is riding the missile, while you're grabbing other missiles, shaking them so they become bigger, and then launch it back towards the motorcycle guy. Now I'm also riding a giant missile. Okay, let's talk about something that I did in this game that took me a whole night to do. In every level, including the boss fights, you can find one yellow gem. This yellow gem is well hidden and you will need all of them to experience the entire ending cutscene. What do I mean by that? Well, allow me to explain it to you, you silly butt. When watching the ending cutscene, there is a quote-unquote counter in the corner. What it does is that if it reaches 0, the cutscene just stops. Just like that.
It just stopped.
So, in order to be able to watch the whole cutscene to the very end, you need to collect every single yellow gem in every single level. But that's not all! The ending cutscene also counts as a level, so there's a hidden yellow gem in the actual cutscene itself. But in order to collect it, you need to have an average A rank on all levels combined. The way this works is that the quicker you beat a level, the better of a rank you get. During my first playthrough, I only managed to get about, let's say, 20 yellow gems when there are actually 53. And I got a few A ranks, some B ranks, a lot of C ranks, and a few D ranks. So what little stupid me decided to do was to try and get as many A ranks as possible. So I replayed through almost all of the levels again, both acquiring the yellow gems and then beat the levels as fast as I could. And the only way to get the yellow gems in boss fights is to not take a single bit of damage, so I had to memorize every single attack pattern. Shit's stressful.
Be ready to have a broken thumb because you'll be doing this a lot.
I forgot to mention, but there is an S rank as well, but fuck that shit, you literally need to speedrun every single level using a bunch of impossible tricks and whatnot, so fuck that shit. Achieving an average A rank was something that I thought would be impossible for me, as it requires a lot of patience as you can't make a single mistake. If you do, then you most likely have to restart the whole level again. I just love the options you get on the screen after beating a level. Want to continue? Nah man, I'm done, I'm fucking done. Luckily you don't need to get an A rank on every single level. You can have a few B ranks here and there, but seeing how I had an average B rank for a long ass time, I sort of gave up for a while. Until I manned up and got that A rank, so that I finally could trigger the part where I could collect the last yellow gem. So what did I get? I got to see Marina transform into a human and the professor staring all pervertedly at her. Cool.
I did it! I did it! Help!
So that is Mischief Makers for the Nintendo 64. It's a very, very underrated game that deserves way more attention than what it's getting. It's fun, challenging, and very creative. There's probably no other game like this. It's up to you if you want to experience the whole ending, but that will require you to put in some long hours into it. But you don't have to. Just playing through it all will definitely satisfy your stupid little face. It's a very weird game in terms of what's going on in the story, but it's really charming. I really like Marina as a character for whatever reason. She's a cutie.
I can say this without a doubt that you should get this game. It's one of the most innovative games on the system. Sure, it takes a while to get used to the controls, but once you master them, it's a really fun game. I'm DexTheSwede, signing out. Thank you for watching, and remember kids, don't forget to shake everything.
Hey guys, again, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then go ahead and give it a like and hit that little subscribe button while you're at it. Thank you. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, especially on Twitter, as I'll be posting news, updates, and other random shakes. And don't forget to join our Discord group as well. I also have a Patreon page where you can support my content on a greater scale. There are some sweet-ass rewards that you could get, so please check it out. It really does help me out. Link is in the description.
Ow! Fuck! Ow, my butt! Ow! Oh my god! Oh, why did I do that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, fuck!